Hello, everyone, and welcome back to yet another political episode. So, finally, we got our answer on the 15th ballot now. We have finally declared Kevin McCarthy, now the new Speaker of the House, at a total of 216, I believe, votes. He is the new Speaker, 55th. I think he's the 55th Speaker of the House. He has made history. He has made the. It was the most. I don't know if this was the longest. House Speaker. It definitely was. We definitely had a repeat of this in the 1800s. 1800s we had a similar thing like this, but I don't know. Was the 1800s election longer than the 2023? But this one here was McCarthy winning the election here. And this is how he did it. Now, we saw last night, and I kind of knew. I woke up not surprised, because last night, I will tell you, I was more surprised last night than this morning when I woke up, but because on the last ballot, I believe it was the 14th, 13th ballot, 14th, I don't know what it is, but McCarthy seized the lead. And how did he do this, you may ask? Well, some Republicans kindly came to their senses and said, hey, look, this can go on forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. The more of us that resist McCarthy, we are most likely to get a speaker. And we risk getting Jeffries as the next speaker. So, let's be humble and let's be humble and let's negotiate. Let's talk with McCarthy. Let's just vote for him. Once again, Republicans are very optimistic of holding Joe Biden accountable for the his term in office, basically. What they call nonsense he did. They are really wanting to hold him accountable, and I'm thinking impeachment is basically impeachment possible. And McCarthy, he's anti-Biden. I do think he's anti-Trump. A little bit part of the swampy coalition, but yeah, McCarthy is sort of a dirtbag for Trump. That's why many of Republicans kind of resisted him. He was a rhino a little bit, big of a rhino. He criticized Trump definitely during the riot when it came to this. And that's why he did kind of poorly, as he definitely kind of divided the party. So with the Republican majority in the House, some Republicans were like, yeah, this isn't really worth it. This isn't really worth, yeah, either way, we're possibly not going to win. We either risk getting McCarthy in, or we risk getting Hicam in. And it's kind of, controversial. So, basically here, McCarthy, I'm going to take a look here. We're to that 2023 election. And basically taking a look at this election, just checking on when it ended. It ended on the 7th, so not exactly 4 days. Mr. Jeffries winning 216, and they bumped it down a bit. They were initially asking for 218 for a needed majority, but then they go, all right, we're gonna bump it down to 215. We're gonna bump it down to 215, and and that was enough for McCarthy to win by one vote. But yeah, he definitely had a much difficult time getting in compared to 2021. Taking a look here, Nancy Pelosi just got in, just one time. It only did one time. McCarthy, it was a difficult time for him. He ended up getting it multiple 15 rounds. So yeah, this is the Republican nomination. You know, and you can see Andy Biggs getting 31 versus Kevin McCarthy getting 188. Yeah, we're typically used to Republicans really knowing who they are going to elect. This is, and you can see no winners were declared. Hika Jeffries is not in bolded in blue when it comes to this. So, and then there's another one, the third ballot. So it keeps going on and on and on. It's like repeated. Like if I had to do an election review, this would take forever. Thankfully, I'm not doing an election review. We didn't go out and vote for this election, so I see, no point of doing this. This was real. We kind of reviewed it all the way. So yes, Kevin McCarthy, you are the next speaker. You are already incumbent. The incumbent speaker of the House. Congratulations. And I'm kind of curious. Now, McCarthy, will he kind of do things for the Republican Party? I doubt it. Because, once again, part of the swamp, really not really compromisable with Trump. Well, actually, they did say he did reconcile with Trump after the insurrection. So, he did kind of, but the scar was still remained. What I'm hoping, well, the Republicans kind of need to get together and hold Biden accountable. If they really want to do this, they really need to. You gotta do it. They gotta work with this. 1859 was the last time. The last speaker war was in 1859. A dispute that resulted to over 9 different ballots being casted. The 2023 House Speaker election was the biggest, most longest House Speaker election since 1859. And it definitely has made history. Having resulted to this being like over 230 some years ago. Impressive. So, what do you guys think about this? And once again, is the GOP doomed that McCarthy got in? No. But I mean, I don't know if they're going to get rid of Mitch McConnell, but they still have their chairman election. The Republican chairman. They're probably going, and it's going to take place in January, this month. If they have a chance, Dylan kind of leading in here. There's Dylan, Mike Lindell, and then there's McDaniel, having a harder time getting in. So yeah. Questions is, and once again, the committee gets the vote, not us. the committee gets to vote in the chairman election. And the question is, will the committee go for McDaniel? Despite most of us, only 1% of Republicans saying that they want McDaniel. I think the National Committee really needs to look and zoom at that real quick and say, hey, not probably the best decision. You're probably going to get over 99% of Republicans mad at you, and that's going to basically tear things apart. So, anyway, thank you all for watching this video, and I'll see you all in the next political episode.